Wide receiver starts. You like someone coming off a bye, Devonta Smith. And then I'm so excited about this one. You say it's okay to finally feel comfortable about starting DJ Moore.
Right, and we'll start off with Smith there in the city of brotherly love. He's been really hot, 15 plus fantasy points in 3 of his last 4 games. And the Steelers defense is just not good. I mean, they've allowed 9 touchdowns and the second most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. So Devonta Smith is a very strong wide receiver 2 or flex. And we talk about DJ Moore. He had been on the sit list almost every week, and we were right almost every week, except for last week, where he busted out for 19.6 fantasy points. He had a big game. Now I get it, there's risk. PJ Walker is still the quarterback there, but Atlanta's defensive backfield is a little bit banged up right now, and enemy wide receivers have scored 11 touchdowns and averaged the most fantasy points per game after 7 weeks. So I do like DJ Moore as a flex this week.
He had a massive air yard share, a massive target share, and it feels like with no Christian McCaffrey there, they better get their best weapon into the game plan, and maybe they'll be riding high after the success they had versus Tom Brady and the Bucs. All right, we're sitting a couple of wide receivers, one in Cleveland, and then this one, I wonder if this will change. There are rumors about a trade for Chase Claypool. Would you change your mind on Deontay Johnson if that should go down? I know that's a lot of, ifs, but tell me what you think about these wide receiver sits.
We'll start with Amari Cooper. Now, you probably have to play him. I get it. I'm in a league, I have to play him. But the matchup's not great. The Bengals defense is playing really well, folks. I mean, look at the numbers. This unit has been really tough on perimeter receivers. Only Tyreek Hill, who's a superstar, has scored more than 14.5 fantasy points in a game against Cincinnati. Overall, they've given up the 3rd fewest fantasy points to receivers who line out wide. So maybe temper your expectations on Amari Cooper. And then Deontay Johnson, I guess to answer your question, is Ben Roethlisberger coming back? Because I really miss him. Because I liked starting Deontay Johnson over the last couple of years. This year, you can't trust him. He's got the Eagles. And oh, by the way, how about Darius Slay, one of the top cover corners in the National Football League? The Eagles have allowed 3 touchdowns and the 5th fewest fantasy points to perimeter receivers. So Deontay Johnson, once again, Jen, is a risk for me. If I have depth, I'm sitting him.